Hello, and in this part 1 IELTS speaking video, we'll look at the topic of social media. So these are the kinds of questions that they might ask you for this topic. Let's take a look. Indispensable. This is a fantastic word for both writing and speaking. Indispensable. It means it's absolutely necessary. You cannot live without it. Some people think cars are indispensable, so you could use this for an IELTS writing topic on cars. Indispensable. If you are guilty of something, you do it and you don't think it's a good thing. I'm guilty of checking social media. I'm guilty of. I'm addicted to it. I can't stop using it. To be addicted to something. And when we're speaking, we often use mates instead of friends. Mates. Do you and your friends like using social media? Oh yes, it's an indispensable part of life nowadays. I'm guilty of checking social media as soon as I wake up. It's like a drug, and I'm addicted to it. My mates are too. Far too much. Very, very, very much. Far too much. I'm not a fan of. I don't like. I'm not a fan of. I'm obsessed with. I'm addicted to. Both great phrases for this topic and useful for other topics in IELTS too. I'm obsessed with. To keep up to date with current affairs, to find out the latest news. To keep up to date with current affairs. Current affairs means things happening now. When news breaks. To break the news, a news story is talked about for the first time. We call this breaking news. When news breaks. We often refer to Twitter as the bird app because the symbol of Twitter is a bird. The bird app. Do you think you use social media too much? Far too much, to be perfectly honest. I'm not a fan of Facebook or Instagram. I have them downloaded on my phone, but it's Twitter that I'm obsessed with. It's a great way to keep up to date with current affairs, as when news breaks, it usually breaks first on the Bird app. A very good verb here for both writing and speaking. To vary, to be different. It varies. It is different. A very useful verb here, to take off, to become more successful and popular. TikTok has really taken off over the last year or so. TikTok has become more popular, has really taken off. The last year or so, about a year, maybe a little bit more, it might be a bit less. The last year or so. It tends to be, it is usually, it tends to be. A great phrase for both writing and speaking. The younger generation. Young people. The younger generation. What's the most popular social media platform in your country? I guess it varies by age group, but TikTok has really taken off over the last year or so. It tends to be more popular with the younger generation though. Often the IELTS examiner will ask you, do you want to, do you like, these kinds of questions. And if you want to say no, you can say not particularly, not really, not particularly. I imagine that many roles, many jobs, roles, require some expertise, need some knowledge or skill. Expertise. Remember that an expert is a person with lots of knowledge in a particular area. Expertise, knowledge, skill. Expertise. In the workings of it, so how it works. Marketing, this is a job where you promote and sell products. Marketing. To be familiar with something, to know about it. I need to be familiar with it. Do you want to work in social media? Not particularly, but I imagine that many roles require some expertise in the workings of it. Although I don't want to work in marketing, I might have to use it in some way, and so I need to be familiar with it. Okay, it's quiz time now. How can we say, you cannot live without it? It's absolutely necessary. Indispensable. Indispensable. What is another way of saying Twitter? The Bird app. The Bird app. Which phrasal verb means to become more successful and popular? To take off. To take off. How can we say to be different? To vary. To vary. How can we say knowledge or skill? Expertise. Expertise. How can we say I do this and I don't think it's a good thing? I'm guilty of. I'm guilty of. How can we say to know about? To be familiar with. I'm familiar with. How can we say jobs? Roles. Roles. How can we say friends in an informal way? Mates. Mates. And finally, how can we say not really? So the question was, do you want to work in social media? Not particularly. Not particularly.